Economics. Economics are a study of how people use their limited resources to fulfill the unlimited one. Microeconomics. Microeconomics is the study of how individual actors make choice in response to change in incentive, price, resources, and method of production.
Next is overview of the product. The product that me and my group use for this assignment is an eggs and chicken. So, eggs and chicken production is important to our country's agricultural, economy, and food business. Since Malaysians consume an eggs and chicken regularly, that made the production critical for satisfying domestic demand, providing food scarcity, and sustaining the economy. But at the same time, this also made Malaysia has well-established poultry sector that produce an eggs and chicken. To make sure the minimal egg supply and minimal herd raise, Malaysian industry has embraced advanced technologies and practices, such as biosecurity measures. Even though the industry been through a tons of difficulties on producing a good quality eggs and chicken, but they handle it well with utilizing modern farming technique and technology to surmount these issues.
Now I will present the summary of the article. From the article said, Ministry of Domestic Trade and Cost of Living in Malaysia has recently declared that the price of egg and chicken will be not increased until after the Hari Raya Aidilfitri. Honorable Minister Dato' Sri Salahuddin Ayub has given his word the quantity of chicken and eggs is available and they will be sold at the current selling price and throughout Ramadan and Aidilfitri. The government has no plan to increase the price and periodic monitoring will be undertaken to prevent any unwanted selling price. The Ministry of Agriculture of Food and Security, Datuk Sri Muhammad Sabu, has stated that the price of standard chicken and egg are currently fixed, but after June they may be adjusted to tackle any potential food security problem. Now I will present chapter that related to the article. The first is chapter 2, supply and demand. Connection between the quantity of product or service that producers are willing to sell and the quantity of the customer are willing and able to acquire at various price level. Second is chapter 4, market equilibrium. Price control, a practice in which government intervene or regulators price within an economy. This can entail imposing upper or lower limits on price of goods and service.
Microeconomic issue. Number 1. Price control. The Ministry of Domestic Trade and Cost of Living implementation price ceiling raise worry about the influence of price control on the market dynamics. It's called into question the efficiency of price cap in preserving affordability while assuring producer profitability. Number 2, supply and demand. The assure of enough supply and industry participate readiness to assure surplus production during Ramadan underline the necessity of controlling supply and demand dynamic to balance increasing demand over the holiday season with appropriate supply. Manufacturing supplier and regulatory agency must work together.
Discussion based on the macroeconomic theory. For the issue number 1 is about selling price. The article raised the macroeconomic problem of price control by deciding to keep chicken and egg selling price in place until after the Hari Raya Aidilfitri celebration. Price control refers to the government interference in determining maximum pricing for products or services, which can have a variety of market consequences. In this scenario, the Ministry of Domestic Trade and Cost of Living (KPDN) has established ceiling pricing for chicken and eggs to ensure consumer affordability over the holiday season. By maintaining this price limitation, the government hopes to avoid price hikes while still ensuring that vital food goods are available to the population. The current ceiling retail price for ordinary chicken is fixed at Rm9.40 per kilogram, while other grades of eggs have variable ceiling pricing according on location and district. These prices serve as upper boundaries on what producer and merchant can charge, with the goal of minimizing excessive price increase. Price regulation, on the other hand, can cause a number of macroeconomic problems. One possible source of worry is the influence on producer profitability. Price limits placed below the equilibrium market price may result in lower profit margins or even losses for companies. This condition may deter manufacturers from investing in their operation, maintaining quality standards, or increasing production capacity. It may eventually lead to a drop in supply as manufacturers discover it less economically viable to participate in the market. While price restriction might assist maintain affordability and protect consumers in the near term, they can also have unforeseen effect and market distortion. To achieve a balance between consumer welfare and industrial sustainability, rigorous examination of the trade-off involved, as well as a holistic grasp on the macroeconomic processes at work is required.
Next, I will elaborate about the second issue, which is supply and demand. When macroeconomic problems occur, it is essential to maintain the ceiling price for chicken and eggs during the Aidilfitri. Assurance given by KPDN on adequate supply and the willingness of industry to ensure surplus production, which is mean there are an extra supply of chicken and eggs during the festival. Heightened competition among consumers and potentially higher prices of chicken and eggs on informal market will happen if the demand of product increases but the supply does not keep up. This is what we call as market shortage. Balancing the supply and demand in the market is essential to ensure market stability, affordability of chicken and eggs for consumers, and enough incentives for producers to meet the demand.